the same character.
Yeah.
So the crew of Montclair State has 2 wolves. He didn't want to play wolf though. He decided, hey, I'm going to pick up a different character. I'm going to pick up Terry. Of course, you know, he still has to be careful because there's also Black Mamba. But hey, he's picking up this Terry. He's showing off what this Terry can do. And a quick 41 is for a couple of bread and butters now, and you're already at 72. Yeah, Terry's pretty good.
Terry is definitely one of those characters that is a menace, but one thing to keep in mind is if you are not somebody who knows how to play fighting games, traditional fighting games, this may not be the character for you, but Eᴑvigad0 doing a really good job. I mean, he's made it this far in bracket, and he's going against the likes of Delta Tri, so, you know, a win here for him could be huge, but against Delta Tri, who is just really good at shifting momentums and getting that resiliency going in his favor. Yeah, I saw the attempt. I loved what I saw right there, but not going to get anything off it. Woo.
Yeah, a win for Delta Tri means it's a win for Link's Nair, and he's showing just how good it is in these ledge trapping spots. But hey, we get to see Eᴑvigad0 try and put something together. That down to into the burn knuckle is certainly a great starter, but I mean, Delta Tri, look at how calm he's been playing. Look how good he's been spacing all this, getting jab 1, 2, and Eᴑvigad0 respecting all this, respecting the range and respecting the presence that Delta Tri's been throwing out. These boomerangs so well placed.
Ooh, and gonna get the jab power dunk. They tried and true of a Terry, so you know that's gonna be a good way to start off and get the stock. But you still have a lot of work to make up. But a character like Terry, who excels in just knocking you so far back and tacking on damage pretty easily, yeah, this is very doable right now for Eᴑvigad0, but still, you have to be very careful. You have to be very careful of that sword, of all the range that Link has, and of that Nair. Those bomb setups are also going to be a factor, but we haven't been seeing the bomb been used to Delta's usual
we may not be seeing the bomb setups, we're seeing boomerang setups. That boomerang came from nowhere, and Luma, this ain't, but it still wraps up into a kill. Solid stuff from Delta Tri, and just to keep his lead steady, and having a lead against FGC reps is so important because you don't want to give them free reign to start scrapping and to start mashing on you because you don't want to approach them at all.
Yeah, we haven't even mentioned this yet, but Delta has not allowed Eᴑvigad0 to be past 100%, so he can use that go meter to his advantage. So that's going to be something that, if you can take the stock early from a character like Terry, yeah, you are not going to struggle at all. You are not going to be in that risk of losing your stock to the Power Gazer or to the Buster Wolf. So yeah, Delta's doing a really good job just making sure to keep his opponent pressured at the corner at all time and probably just take the stock around this percent.
You know, it's actually funny. It really looks like Eᴑvigad0 is playing almost too honest. We're not seeing those. Like, powered up power dunks, the true input, are incredibly strong at covering so much space with incredibly active hitboxes. Here he's at exactly 100, but yeah, you're also being ledge trapped at exactly 100, which against Link is a rough place to be, and Delta Tri has got his ledge trapping flowchart down pat. And looks like Delta Tri is going to be...
I love the trap right there, man. So he covered almost every single option right there. He went... I mean, you could have snapped on ledge, but I guess it would have costed you a little bit more time. It would have gave Delta a little bit more time to set up. But, yeah, the bomb placements are a huge factor right now for Delta, and that's something that he excels at that most Links do not take too much advantage of. The bomb setups are going to be key for the rest of this set.
Oh, yeah. Unfortunately, we will have to mute this VOD because, oh, Kingdom Hearts 1 music. But it's still hot.
Hey, the more that we play on these kind of stages, the more money Disney's making, probably.
It's true. It's true.
It's good on their bank account. It's not maybe good on Nintendo's bank account. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it. But definitely, here we go. Hollow Bastion is the stage pick.
And the first time we're seeing it today, which is it does play a little bit differently from its most similar counterpart being Smashville.
Yeah.
But all the same, it's very good for Terry if he's allowed to play underneath his platform and almost use it for these setups, which it looks like that was what Eᴑvigad0 was looking for with that up throw. Yet Delta Tri not going to let it go too crazy as the down tilt into up B.
Yeah, you tack on damage, sure, but very risky right there. You know, I guess you know the percentages, so you know it's going to pay off. is going to get attack on damage, and now he's going to give you the lead, and just continuously pulling on the pressure is Delta, not allowing Eᴑvigado to touch the stage.
Man, like there was 3 reads in a row, just back to back to back, missing that one, and it was a little bit too late, but Delta Tribe just showing how strong he is and how comfortable he is in able to keep out Eᴑvigado like this, looking for a back air confirm. Ooh. And yeah, that's a whiff punish and a half. You see that power geyser and you're on the other side of it, you put a little charge on that just to be sure.
Finally going to see the go meter being used, but not used correctly from Eᴑvigado. Is going to cost him that stock, but that could be a factor. You're going to see a little bit more survivability coming out from Terry. You can be seeing him live up to 100% plus. So hopefully that go meter is going to be a better factor for him. But before he can do that, he has to make sure that he cuts this deficit in half, because he's still letting Delta live for this long, and all Delta has to do is throw projectiles.
Yeah, that's why you see the strength of things like that. The uppie up there trying to snipe out the recovery from Terry. Eᴑvigado is able to wrap up that stock, but when Delta Tri is playing this matchup right and not looking for crazy clips, he's playing it through Boomerang and through forward air, just playing with this, and through F-tilt. This incredible spacing game. That F-tilt again coming out, not covering the air dodge and almost giving Terry a chance to come back here.
Oh, and the use of the power dunk is going to save him, but not for too long. The stall on that there is going to cost him the stock. He probably had the tech button ready, but it wasn't going to be enough to save him in that scenario. 38% though already tacked on. If you're Eᴑvigado right now, you just want to play it safe. Wait for those openings. You're seeing Delta starting to just throw out attacks. So start waiting and then start taking advantage of the moment when you seize it. But Delta attacking on damage already, 31% of extra credit on the final stock. Eᴑvigado struggling once again to find his footing.
And both players are avoiding this platform like the plague. They don't want to get caught teching on it. Oh, the mix-up trying to air dodge to platform instead. As we see Delta Tri, like, I guess you want to avoid ledge as much as possible, but Eᴑvigado really needs something here. 16% until he has his extra special sauce, but...
I guess. Ooh. I mean, I respect what he wanted to go for. I guess I don't think he wanted to hit himself with the bomb, but you are not going to be okay as you lose your stock, and now you are potentially looking at death, because all it takes is a few combo strings into one more go meter setup to finish the stock on Link. But Delta playing it safe, knowing he has no reason to approach, just utilize that sword, utilize your range, and be careful, because Power Geyser might set up for failure, but gonna spot dodge his way into up B to seal it, taking it 2-0 over Eᴑvigado.
And it was a scary spot for Delta Tri right there. He was in a rough spot, but what we see here, jab 1-2 doesn't true combo into Buster Wolf at that low percent. You have to get the down tilt first. You have to pop him up with down tilt, because proper SDI down and away puts you on the floor, as most characters, unless you're obscenely floaty. Yeah. But it puts you on the floor, gives you time to shield, gives you time to spot dodge, and either way, it beats Buster Wolf, and you're able to get a huge punish. And that spin attack will certainly do it, as Delta Tri is able to catch out what was the start of a pretty rough comeback, and you don't need many hits from Terry in order to take a stock. So Delta Tri getting out of that one before things got too far out of hand.
So